Thank you. Okay, Kelim P8 Mishnah Hey. Tarnagol is an interesting. This is an interesting Mishnah. Tarnagol, Shabola Sasheret. You have a Tarnagol is what do you call it? Rooster that swallowed a sheret. The sheret is matama. The nafala avaratana, and then the chicken or the rooster fell into the oven. Right. So basically, we have a Tarnagol that swallowed a sheret. I don't know exactly what that means because is that possible? I mean, a sheret is not a bug. Contrary to popular belief, a sheret is not a bug. Right? A sheret is large, like a porcupine or something like that.
Could be a frog.
Is a frog one of the shrotzim?
I believe so, or a newt.
Who?
That's good. I got the reaction I wanted. I said it on purpose. So.
A newt?
Yeah, N-E-W-T. It's one of the Shemina Shrotzim, yes.
Okay, that helps. Let me ask you a question. Does the newt eat vetch?
Do those exist in our time? What is that?
Sure, it exists in our time. Maybe that's a riot that turkeys are kosher, because they're way bigger than chickens. So they can probably have a bigger mouth than chickens.
Okay, it could be. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so it's whatever it is, the chicken is still alive and it swallowed a sheret, and then it fell into the oven. Tar, so the oven is tar. The sheret is in the airspace of the oven, but it's not because it's called balua, because it was absorbed by the chicken. V'mace, and if the chicken died, then tummy, then it does become tummy.
What's the chicken doing in the oven when it's alive?
Only place it can get quiet.
Rachel, they wanted fresh. They wanted a fresh moment, so they put it in there.
Well, that's another way of shchita, I guess, but I never, that's kind of weird. Okay.
Doesn't have to be kosher. Doesn't have to be kosher. We're just talking about some atara here. Hasheret shenim to the tanner. Let's say you have a sheret that was found in a tanner. A pas shebeseiche shniya, meaning, so again, we know that something that's tummy that's found within the earthenware utensil through the airspace makes it tummy. Right? So if you have a sheret that was in the tanner, that means the tanner is going to be tummy. So let's say you have bread in that oven at the same time as the sheret, so the pasha b'seicha shniya, just like any other tumah, rishon touches the sheni. Right? Tanner tchila, because the tanner becomes the rishon, meaning, so basically, the sheret makes the tanner into a rishon, and the rishon, and with the tanner, makes the bread that's inside the tanner into a sheni. Mishnah Vav. So base Mishnah Vav. Base Sa'ar, Mukuf Samad Pasil. If you have a base Sa'ar, that's the good old sourdough, all right? So you had and it was made at Mukuf, it was surrounded Samad Pasil, which is a seal. And then you took it and put it inside the oven. All right. So hasa'or v'asheret b'seichai. So the sa'or, the sourdough, and the sheretz that's in there. The carrots same time, and there's a wall in between them. Meaning the sourdough, the box that had the sourdough, had two layers. One is sourdough, and the other one had a dead sheretz in it. Meaning, it seems like it was, sometimes you have those utensils that have partitions in it. All right. And so it had one compartment, I guess compartment would be the word, had Sa'ar, and one had a Sheretz. And there was a wall in between them. So a Tanner Tameh, the Tanner is Tameh. And the Hasa'ar Tar, but the Sa'ar is Tar. The Tanner is Tameh because there's nothing blocking the Tumah from the Sheretz from going out of the box or container. But the Sa'ar is going to be Tar. Because it's sealed. All right, since it was sealed, so therefore it's fine. So let's say the kezayis from a mace, Hatana Rabbi is Tomei, then the oven is Tomei, and the house is Tomei, because there's a kezayis from a mace there. All right? But the Sa'ar, but the sourdough is Tar. Because again, it's in its own kli. Meaning but anytime you have something in a kli within the earthenware oven, and it blocks, so then it's tar. Im yesh sham pesach tefach, but if there's an opening of a tefach in between the wall that separates the kezayis of the mace and the sourdough, then I'll call tumah, because as we know, anything the size of a tefach allows tumah to go through. Okay. We got to get onto the Musar bandwagon again, but meanwhile, I don't have the Sorum on me, so stop there.